Standing in the shadows of love, I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. Can't you see me standing in the shadows of love? I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. Standing in the love, I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. Standing getting
David?
I'm surprised you still show your face here, Neil. I would have thought you'd have been sacked by now, given your incompetence.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the list is endless, but for failing to film David a couple of weeks ago, that alone is a sackable offence. I'm quite frankly offended and appalled by your behaviour in the workplace.
Shut up, David. You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't speak to David like that. I won't allow it, and I won't hear of it now. Before you open that vulgar mouth of yours again, tell me. Have you seen the Danger Man?
No, I never have, because you made him up.
Absolutely not! Ah! No! He's been snooping around, and he even sent in the heavies to try and take David out while you were off gallivanting at the jam factory.
David, I work there.
I haven't finished! He sent a Mexican gang over here, and they tried to rough up David, but I was able to fend them off. Actually, I clotheslined 2 of them, and the other 5 ran away. I interrogated the 2 that I injured, and they told me that they'd been sent by the Danger Man.
A gang from thousands of miles away came here.
Ah, you should have seen them. They were ever so menacing, but they were no match for David. One of them had a lump hammer, but I disarmed him and shouted at him. Yeah.
Well, that's quite a story, David. What else have you been up to?
Well, I'm meeting up with Slim Whitman to see if we can't set up a sideshow to provide support for Dr. David and the PhDs.
David, I think he's dead. And even if he isn't, he'd be like 100 years old or something.
Nonsense! I seen him the other day. And I'll tell you who else I'm meeting with.
Who's that then?
Michael Bolton. Turns out we grew up together, but he changed his name from Bolotin to Bolton, which is why I never realised it was him. He's actually quite closely related to me.
Oh yeah, how close?
I'm his papa. I brought him up until he was 18 and then he flew the nest. He gets his luscious locks from his dad, David.
David, this is ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
I am not ridiculous, and you'd better wash your mouth out before I do it for you, boy. And you won't like that because I use deep heat for soap.
I don't know where you get your ideas from, David. Why don't you tell me more about your band?
Well, I've got some new members. Yeah, Bros are playing the ukulele.
What, Matt and Luke Goss are playing the ukulele?
Yeah, they've to share one because I only want one ukulele in the band. So one of them will do the fingering whilst the other does the plucking. Now, I see you're running low on ink and have some important documents to print out, so please get it sorted as a matter of urgency.
What documents do you need to print?
Power of attorney papers for Nigel Mansell. Yeah, I'm taking him over.
You're taking him over?
Yes! David is taking over Nigel Mansell, you licorice pellet.
David, you can't take a person over.
No, it's called power of attorney. I'm taking him over, and that's the end of that. He's ever so damaged, Neil. He's worse than I thought. When I met him for Brandy Butter, he put on a good show, but I seen through it. Yeah, I seen through it. And he needs radical intervention. So David is taking him over and placing him under his care at David's retreat.
Which isn't real.
Which is absolutely real. You're sitting in it as we speak.
But there's only ever you here, just slumped in that chair.
Well, you hardly ever hear, so you have no idea what goes on in this room. I had a party. I had a party last night with Nile Rodgers and Kim out of Mel and Kim. Gary Windass showed up, but I had to turn him away because he doesn't get on with my guest of honour, Russ Abbott. Yeah, Russ Abbott was my guest of honour. Yeah, we partied until late. You just missed him, actually. You can probably still smell Russ. He was wearing a very pungent cravat. I think he must have dragged in his broth and he got kimchi on it or something. 'Cause he smelt ever so bitter. Now, enough about you, boy. Let me tell you about my Euroshopper Cola advert.
I'm listening.
They haven't paid me. So I need to borrow some pennies.
How much are we talking?
It's just enough to see me through until the end of the week, so I thought 7 grand would cover it.
7 grand?
Just pop it on the side or in my hand if I'm busy. I might be hibernating later, so if you think that's the case, I'd appreciate if you didn't wake me. It'll be hard to tell because I hibernate in this position with my eyes open, but I give off a repellent smell, so you should recognise it and leave me to carry on hibernating. And if that's the case, just pop the 8 grand on the side with a little note next to it saying, to Dr. Tranquil David, PhD. Here's the money I owe you, plus interest. Love, boy.
8 grand?
Yeah, it was 7 grand, but it's gone up now. Inflation.
I never agreed to lend you 7 grand or 8 grand, and I never will because I won't get it back. So I'm off. I'll see you soon, you weirdo.
You come back here, you silly little man. God grief, that boy. I need that money, Neil. Yeah, I'll see you soon. I will see you soon. God grief.